you think I was gone? Did you think I was gone? Did you think I gave up? Because I didn't. Um, I was just in Texas. If you guys watched my last video, I was in Texas for a little while, and I had no way of making a video. And if I did have a way, I most likely didn't have time because I was running after my child and my niece. They were fighting all the time, so we just most likely were extremely busy. Um, I want to apologize though that I did not put up my videos for 4 weeks because I could have done it last week. I just did not get a chance, and things were a little hectic, and I had to unpack everything, and I just, I just took actually a deep breath today, and it's just a new day for me. Actually, today's actually weigh-in day, so I'm actually making a video on weigh-in day, which is not really typical of me, but I will try my best. So this is actually probably the worst week to make a comeback because I had a little bit of a gain this week. But before I start that, I want to make a public apology to my sister. I want to apologize to her for taking all of her scarves. Okay, stealing all of her scarves. But I figured that since they were all originally mine and they were all stolen from me, that it wouldn't be an issue just to kind of take them back. So I guess I'm apologizing and I'm kind of taking the apology back, or I'm waiting for an apology from you. Either way, your scarves are all the way in New York and you're all the way in Texas, so what are you gonna do now? Love you though. You're a great, great, great hostess. Anyway, so let me tell you how my trip in Texas was, right? Um, I was terrified before I went. I was terrified that I would actually give in to some of my mom's amazing food and I would end up eating things that I didn't want to, or maybe I'd start binge eating, or overeating, but I didn't. I was actually very firm. I was very structured, and I was very aware of everything that was going into my mouth. I kept on remembering something I read on Weight Watchers BLT, which is bites, licks, and tastes. So anything like that, I was tracking. My first week, I lost, because before I left, I lost like 3.4, and the weeks before that, I was losing, pretty good amount. But the week that I was in Texas, first week I was in Texas, I lost 0.6. And I beat myself up about it because I was like, okay, what did I do wrong? And I was just going crazy. And I always try to, kind of come back from that because I think that's kind of what's destructive. That's what kind of destructs me. Like I said before, it's the negativity. So anyway, I tried to relax and just do what I've always been doing. And then the week following that, also that first week was down 0.6. The second week was down the second week was down 2.6 pounds. The third week was down 3.8 pounds. And then the following week was the fourth week, which when I came back here, I actually weighed in New York, was down 2.6 or 2.8. I'm not exactly sure because my internet wasn't working a minute ago, so I can't tell you the exact numbers. But it's 2.6, 2.8. That was last week. And then this week, I know exactly what I did. And I think a lot of people, when they gain, they know what they did. I wasn't tracking. I did not exercise. I just kind of, when it was like a domino effect. I screwed up one day and I was just like, oh, okay, just shoving things down my mouth. And, it was horrible. But it's okay because one of the big things is not beating yourself up. One of the big things that leads to success is not beating yourself up and just learning from what you did. And this week I'm gonna bring it. And I said it before, and I did bring it. Unless God has other plans, or I'm gonna hit a plateau, or whatever, any other external factors. But everything that's in my control, I will do it. I will be exercising. For the past 2 days, I've been going to the gym in the morning, and I've been really watching what I have been tracking today. And it's a new week and it's a new day. And like I said, as for the environmental factors, I can't do much about it, but everything that's in my power, I will do. When I went to Texas, by the way, I had the most amazing time. I saw my mom and my dad and my brother and my sisters. And most importantly, there was two things that happened in Texas that really helped me through this. And one of them is my cousin. She is amazing. She's actually doing Weight Watchers with me. She lost 23 pounds, 22 pounds. She's incredible. She's not, that heavy, but she wanted to lose a few pounds, and she's been doing it, and she's been doing wonderful, and she's positive about the whole thing, and she's very supportive. And me and her, we used to get up at 4. She has 2 children, so I mean, I kind of feel bad for her, but she pushed herself, and she made herself get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We got up, we prayed, and we just went walking around. I think it's a mile park, so we went around it twice. We did about 2 miles at 5:30 in the morning. Then of course the rest of the day we're just running around after kids and things like that. So, and then of course we were doing, tracking, and we went to Walmart together, and we would get out like all the Weight Watcher snacks together. And so I had a really, really tight supportive system, even though I didn't go to meetings over there because it wasn't doable, because of some issues. But she was very supportive throughout the whole thing, and I honestly, I don't know how I would have gotten through it without her, because we had a lot of talks about, like, just a lot of the positive things that we do throughout Weight Watchers, just reiterating everything that I already know, just in case we forgot. And she's been amazing. And the other thing that's been amazing about this is my brother actually joined with me. He didn't actually join the program like I did, but I told him how the program works, and he's been watching his weight, and he actually lost, and he's been tracking. And it's so cute because he calls me, and he calls me, and he calls his wife, and he's like, how much points is this? What should I have for lunch today? And he was so good about it, and he lost weight. He, within the first, I think so far he's been on it for 3 weeks, I believe. I have to call him on Sunday, actually, because that's his weigh-in day. I think he lost like, I think maybe 15 pounds or something like that. So he's doing an awesome job. And the best thing about it, he's not like, oh, I'm a man, I could be fat, or he took responsibility of his own weight and his own health, and it's just really, really amazing to see somebody like my brother, which is super tough, actually recognize and acknowledge that you guys are men, right? But you really do have to lose weight at times. So it was amazing. That's one of the things that really, really makes me happy, is that he's on it. Other than that, I had such a great time over there. I had a little bit of my mom's pasta, which is freaking amazing. But I didn't overdo it, and I think I did pretty well overall. I mean, but I'm back in New York now. Last week, like I said, it was a miserable week. It was just bad decision after bad decision after bad decision, but it's okay. I'm not gonna let that take me down, and I'm definitely gonna, try to clean up this week. And what else did I want to say? I went to my meeting today, and they're having a walk it challenge. Actually, this was a few weeks ago that the Weight Watcher announced that they're having a walk it challenge, and it's walking 3 miles. And then, oh, by the way, did I mention when I was in Texas, I walked an 8 or 9 mile walk? Me and my baby, I put him in the stroller, and I just kept walking. I didn't even know how long it was. I mean, I got a little tired. For you Katy people, I walked from Fry Road to Katy Mall. What do you call it? What's that mall called in Katy? The outlet mall? Katy Mills. Katy Mills Mall. I walked all the way there. So when I checked it on MapQuest, it was about 8 or 9 miles. So I could probably say it was a good 7 miles, maybe with the route that I took. And I just kind of kept walking, and watched the houses, and I sat down in front of the lake, me and my baby, and we just watched ducks, and we tried to make time pass by, and it was fun, and we had a great time. So Weight Watchers having a 3 mile walk, so bring it on, baby. I'm ready for it, inshallah, God willing. And what else? Oh, and this one girl, she announced this Weight Watcher challenge she was having, her and her friends. It was just her and a bunch of girlfriends that want to lose weight. Everybody's doing their own weight loss plan, and they each pitched in $20, and at the end of 6 weeks, they see who's gonna lose the most, and they just give them the money. I thought it was such a good idea. I wish I knew that many people, fat people, that really want to lose weight. So, I thought it was a great idea. So it's just an idea to get you guys, if you guys are interested in that. I want to step away from the snacks, because that's what I've noticed, that I've been drinking my calories and snacking on too many calories. So I definitely am trying to fix on more fiber foods. I'm chowing down on those strawberries. They're in season now, and grapes. I love grapes. Grapes are so freaking amazing. And and I've been having a seafood craving for the longest time. So, thinking about driving down to Connecticut to go to this huge seafood buffet over there. Because I need a buffet, like, a piece of fish on my plate is just not going to do it. So, a nice big buffet, and I could just, seafood is good for you, right? I'm not going to stay away from the fried and, you know. Oh, and sushi. My sister had me started on sushi when I was in Texas. Oh, God. I'm speechless. I'll see you next week.